It's Adam Lane for PocketNow.com, and we are at the Motorola event.
You have a battery on this one of 3,300 milliamps. This is the HD, the Max HD. The difference in size is literally if you placed a credit card on the back of the HD, that would be the difference in size in terms of the HD and the HD Max. It's very minimal. You can feel it a teeny bit in the actual weight of the device. Both have a Super AMOLED HD display, 4.7 inches. Ice cream sandwich at launch. So we are familiar with this software, but it will be upgradable to Jelly Bean before end of year.
The difference in battery life.
Difference in battery life. This is 3,300, so you're looking at the same battery that we had on the original Razr Max, and then it's 25. On HP, it's 2530. 2530, I was right. Now the differences with HD and Razr and Max, nothing. It's all the exact same features except for the battery.
And a very subtle thickness.
1.5 dual-core processor, gigabyte of RAM. Very fast, very smooth, and we'll get even smoother when you get the Jelly Bean experience.
Okay, so there's a quick hands-on of the Droid Razr Max HD.
Okay, so the build on it, we actually have the Kevlar backing. The front we have the Corning Gorilla Glass, so that's going to make it scratch resistant. And we also have a nano coating on the outside and the inside of the device. So the nano coating is going to make it splash resistant. So if you get caught in a rainstorm or anything like that, you're good to go. It'll wipe right off. For the screen, we have a 4.7-inch Super AMOLED HD screen with HD color. So it's going to be a really, really nice experience. Say you go into YouTube, watch any videos, anything like that. It's going to look really nice on the screen. It'll be very similar to your HD TV. Thinness of it, we have it actually 8.4 millimeters thin. So this is going to be your thinnest, shortest, and most narrow 4.7-inch screen out on the market right now.
Yeah, and you know, we have the Chrome preload on the device, so all the latest Google applications are preloaded on the device.
Yeah, so your Google Chrome's preloaded. That's actually 20% faster than a regular stock Android browser or Safari.
And a couple of things you can see, the circular widget. I mean, these are very useful thing. You can flip this one and you can add more cities, right? You can use it San Francisco, you have New York, and then you can go add cities and add more cities if you want.
And if you click on it, it'll actually go to more detailed weather.
Nice.
The clock widget is pretty interesting. You click on it, it takes you your alarm very instantly. You can set your alarm off, you can flip it, you get the the analog clock.
And you can have your notifications showing up here too.
Cool. And from this one also, this is kind of the center panel, right? So you go like one flip on the left and this gives you all to the important settings of the device. So your GPS, the data and everything, you can turn it down, turn it on if you want, right? So that's one is helpful. And then you can also add more panels. So you can start with a blank page, or you can take a template and add more stuff. So you can go to the template, and you can see like media, or you can do like mobile office. So now you add that, so now that is added. Huh? So
and
now
you can add up to 7 screens.
This is the one that I add. So it's kind of the panels are kind of more customizable. You can add more panels if you want.
We have an updated help app. So this actually gives swipe-by-swipe tutorials of exactly how to do different things in the phone. So if you have somebody that's not as familiar with Android, it's going to be a much nicer experience for them to learn it. 1.5 gigahertz dual-core processor. So it's going to make it very, very quick, very fast. Want all the different.
8 megapixel camera in the back. On the camera, I think we'll just
8 megapixel camera.
Cool.
HD video.
Very nice. Thank you very much.
No problem.
Android's performance and all the stuff that we talked about in HD pretty much applies here. This one comes with an extended battery, right? It's 3,300 milliamp hour battery and also bigger RAM space, right? It's 32 gig.
Can you hold them side by side to see the thickness difference?
So yes, this one's 8.4 millimeters thin. This one's 9.3 millimeters thin. And like you said, battery life, so the Max HD has a 3,300 milliamp hour battery. This one has 2,530.
Hardly noticeable.
Yes, very, very small.
Okay, thank you.
No problem.
So again, what you're looking at again is edge to edge. So you've gotten rid of all the edges that previously existed on the device, right? They've done that by going to metal housings. So you've got an aluminum housing on it, all supported structure. The other thing about this phone is compact. So it's a QHD Super AMOLED display, same as the original Razr. But again, into a much smaller housing, 2,000 milliamp hour battery. So basically that 2,000 milliamp hour battery will get you the full day of usage out of it. Want to move on to?
Very good looking. Oh, you want to show me
I want to show you some simplified features. So
okay.
if you look at the slides, so slide over to the side, again, very little on the side. You've got your micro USB, you've got a port here for accessing, sorry about that, your SD card and your SIM card.
Yep.
Back is, again, it's a Kevlar back, gives you that feeling of strength. It's an 8 megapixel camera, and on the front we do have a 2 megapixel forward-looking camera for the
video.
One of the things to show you about the device, going back home, single screen device. So the whole concept of this box out of the box is single screen. One swipe this direction gives you access to quick settings. Something that everyone always wants to get to. You don't have to go 4 layers down into your thing. Always sitting there. If you feel the need for more panels, you can always go over and add more panels. The ability to add more panels, but they're not pre-populated with anything else, so you have that ability to do that. Introduce foldering.
That way.
Well, introduce foldering. So what you get is folders. So I don't need to have panels with shortcuts populated where I can have them in a folder. I can organize things into folders now. One of the features of this phone, it's designed around converting feature phone users over to smartphones. We've got is help tutorials.
Yeah.
So these simulations will walk a user through parts of their phone, what that is. You know, you can walk through different tutorials on how to do stuff. You know, how to use my touch screen. It'll tell you how to swipe and scroll, how to move around stuff. So it gives you practice moving around and doing stuff on your phone, so that a new user through Android doesn't have to feel like they don't know how to use it. They can walk through these various tutorials to help them get accustomed to it.
Yeah.
1.5 gigahertz Snapdragon, 8 gig internal memory, about 4.5 available to the end user.
Okay.
A gig of RAM, and then again 32 gig expandable on the outside.
Yeah.
It is thin. It is a desirable phone, and the big thing is it's edge to edge display. Take a big display, put it in a very compact design.
Can I just try it?
Display here.
It feels really nice.
Yeah, like I said, you feel it. So, were you familiar with Razr, original Razr?
A little bit, yeah.
So it's the same display that was on the original Razr, but they've taken it and again shrunk the housing down quite a bit for you.
Looks nice. All right, thank you very much.
And then if you stay in the family, you move over to these devices.
Yeah, we already got those.
So, but